because I'm twice as nice. And this is the Drop Hip Hop Uncensored. Today, I have with me rapper, performer, and rising star, Dawgta. Hello.
Good job.
Yeah, feeling
I'm easy.
Hi. I want to know, the first time I heard about your rise was on the Deep Level self-titled album. So how did you manage to get on that album?
They had like a competition going out. I think they were looking for rappers, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like a single. So they asked rappers to just send in their demos. So then I sent it in, and then they liked it. And then, a friend of a friend of a friend was a hookup as well. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, when they asked you after hearing your verses, how did you describe yourself as Dawgta?
To them?
Yeah.
They never really asked, but they just liked the raps, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they liked the raps. I mean, they heard it, and then they had to meet me, and then,
They're like, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. What's the issue? Then I actually recorded. So the verse I recorded wasn't initially the verse that's on the album.
Mm-hmm.
It was something different.
Oh, okay.
Then they gave me a separate beat that's on the album. You know what I mean? So I had to write another verse. And we vibe, man. They're cool people.
And there's a lot of big names that are on that album as well. So for you back then, when you were getting put onto that album, what was your train of thought?
I was excited. I mean, I was young at the time. For me, it was sheesh.
What
I was what they get take. I told you last night was crazy. But anyway, yeah, I was the last one. I was the only unsigned artist at the time. I think that was their whole move, their whole agenda.
Oh, to also build young rising stars.
Yeah, and I ended up working with them, from then on. I still work with Dawgta actually.
Oh, that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Now, you are on the Saha award-winning album, Neo Beats, Girls vs. Hustle.
Yeah.
I want to know, as someone who's already been on an album with the likes of Zulu Boy, of Omen, the big names in the hip-hop industry, and then you hop onto this project of Girls vs. Hustle, what was the process like when making your creative collaboration?
With that as well, I mean, he hit me up actually. We had already had a relationship, actually through a guy that I met through Deep Level who linked me to Neo.
So it was like a domino effect where everybody knew each other.
Yeah. I mean, the guys are from the East Rand. I think they live in the North now. So one of the guys was a DJ. I think he's a DJ now. He's actually Gigi Lamaine's DJ. I needed a studio that's close by. So he introduced me to Neo. We were supposed to record a song there, and then Neo liked my vibe as well. And he was like, you know what, let's do more music. And then I've been doing features for his albums ever since. Okay. So that was, the process? The process was studio time, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, it was just...
Was it just a normal, okay, let me go record a verse, Swara?
Yeah,
to you.
Yeah, because...
Because I'm thinking you're hungry at that time. You're getting all these opportunities. Like, the excitement in you would drive even like greater creativity in you. So I wanted to know what that feeling was like.
The feeling was, I didn't know he was going to make a album. Because like I'm saying, we were doing a whole lot of songs. And then he took that song and was like, I'm going to put this in the album.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I did like a verse. Yeah, so then we still have a lot of songs till this day.
That you guys have made together.
So I don't know whether he's going to put that
onto other projects. It's there.
Oh, okay.
But don't you guys hit each other up? I remember that song that we did. It's there.
He'll hit me up. He's my dude, so he'll hit me up and say, yo, I put that song on. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, moving out of the studio. The hip-hop culture and the rap lifestyle is also about performing, right? And you've been on some of the biggest stages, with big names like Questa, Gigi Lamaine, the list is endless. What is your best performance to date today? That you were like, no, I killed it.
I think it was the Fed Kids one. That was my first big stage. First time ever, I think, I don't know how many people, like 200 plus.
Shoof.
Yeah.
Were you not nervous? Or you were just hyped?
I even choked, man.
What?
Yeah. I went on the first time. The second time I tried to go on, the crowd was going crazy. The second time I choked. I think I was overwhelmed, and I think I was holding the mic like this. Just
You were too nervous. It was
I
overwhelming.
couldn't even look at them, and then yeah, the guys, someone behind. It's just crazy. I think that was my favorite, and yeah, that's the highlight because it was the first big stage.
You know, I like how you are saying Kuti Sekasi and the culture of beers and stuff like that, and that also took you out of the shell of being scared, because there's highlights, but there's also days, times where you have like the lows. What are some of the challenges that you've experienced in your career?
Independence is a
Big challenge.
Yeah, we can't do a big challenge. Yeah, I almost said something else.
You can curse. It's not gospel. It's hip hop.
Oh, it's a bitch. Independence is a bitch, man. You know, because you kind of have to pay for
everything.
It's your petrol. It's your mixing and mastering. Just everything. I mean, interviews. It's been a challenge. I just think you need to have passion for it. You know, like anything else, for you to keep hustling. If you don't like it, it's not going to be for you. You know.
So, because you experienced certain challenges, what is the one thing or things that keep inspiring you to writing music and to keep pushing? Because you guys make it look easy. We see a video on TV and you're thinking, he's moneyed.
Oh yeah, no, that's the false narrative. But I think it just comes easy for me. I mean, I think there's a lot to say for me, you know, because I'm always out and about. So you hear experiences, you know, and then I'm invested in hip hop in itself, just music altogether,
as a whole.
Hip hop as a whole. So that's what inspires me really. Nothing philosophical. It's
not that
comes
deep.
Easy.
It's just
nothing mathematical.
Not that deep.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I want to go into now your personal space. It's nothing hectic. Okay. If you were to describe yourself in 2 words, what would those words be?
Only 3.
2 or I said 2, but you can
like
give
a whole
3.
catalog.
3. Okay, let's say 3.
Creative. I know it's cliche, but creative.
1.
Spontaneous.
2.
Resilient.
3. That's a good one.
Number 4.
That's the Tata Clever. Okay, Clever. I'm jelly. I'm joking. Now, tell me, you have a new song released, right?
Yeah.
And the video is dropping soon.
Yeah,
the title Kienza, which is featuring Kalo. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what's the story behind Uyenza?
Yenza, a guy called Mason produced the beats. Yeah? I like these type of hoodish type of, you know, like the TKZ sound. Like I grew up on
like
TKZ.
the Kwaito meets hip hop.
Yes,
sound.
the Questerish, AK-ish, that's my vibe. I think that's organic South African because South Africa likes dancing and stuff. So, Neo actually hit me up and he was like, "Yo, dude, I think you'd be dope on this beat. You need to come here now." And I was sleeping at the time. I was like, "No, I hate waking up in the morning." So it's like, "Yo, come through." Okay, I didn't come that day. The following day, Nyafriga, there was someone else singing, and I thought that was dope. So he started working with Kalo. Apparently they have a history together. So he was like, "No, I think it would be dope if he did the hook, right?" Fast forward a month later, that other chorus is gone with Kalo, so I had to now fill in
the gaps.
I filled in. But it's just a song about lifestyle, really. You know, just we did so many changes. I mean, there was another verse. Another guy had a verse, so we decided to just grab everybody and it's just, you know.
That's hectic though.
Yeah.
I hope there's no bad blood though. But it's not gospel keep up.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that you are going to work with Sia Shezi.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Tell me, what should we expect from Dawgta no Sia? Because Sia is very well known for his versatility with rapping Niskasi.
Yeah.
You know, and growing Soweto hip hop.
Yeah.
So what can we expect from your guys' collaboration together? Because you also bring in a Kwaito element that's also a bit freshest, new generation, and he has that flow of, you know, of jargons and melodies and stuff.
Man, it's actually my fault, hey? He's been waiting up on me actually. I
So
said
you're
to
to
him-
blame, guys.
Yeah, totally. Whenever I see him, it's like, yo, Ndana, I need or WhatsApp and send me beat. I said, ish happens. Just shit happens. Just somewhere in between. Yeah, I don't know what happens. It's really just me. I think, man, like I say, I'm a very out and about person, so it's chaotic sometimes, but it'll definitely happen. I think it's easy. I think that's another thing because I mean he's right here, you know.
Can we expect it still this year, 2020 or 2021? Okay, let me not put you on the spot.
It's spontaneous.
Let me not put you on the spot.
Yeah.
But can we at least have the exclusive once it's
It will definitely come out this year. Let's do it. Okay, now
wait on it.
Now
on the
we
drop.
definitely do it. Yes, fire man.
Yeah, and we have you on camera.
Okay.
So you know
we're
who's
doing
come by.
this. Yeah, we're doing this.
Will you be working or releasing on an EP or an album? Because a lot the songs that we have heard have been collaborations and singles. So are you planning on working on an EP or an album?
I think an EP. I'm actually trying to, I've already gathered it up. Konamaj, I'm just releasing song, video, maybe
To
beginning
also
of next
have
year.
momentum.
And with this COVID thing going on, obviously, it's harder to maneuver. So it was gonna come out this year, but I mean, it's hard to move around.
Earlier on, you mentioned Uti, you were young at that time. So, as Lechot man Latleva right now.
You're really gonna use
what?
Like,
Yo, it's not mine. What advice would you give your younger self in the industry?
I actually don't regret anything, hey? But I think know the music business. Right? There's a lot that you don't know. You think Samro is just the end OBO, and then there's Capasso, and then there's that. Especially working.
Then there's publishing as well.
So I think learn the business, and I still feel like I don't even know the half of it. You know what I mean? I'm just, learning as I go. So yeah, find out about the music business and register your music.
Okay. Thank you so much for pulling through, Dawgta.
Yeah.
I hope you come back for another trip on the drop.
Definitely.
Lady exclusives that you promised me
So
that are on air. Yeah, so it's got but where can people follow you on social media and book you as well?
Dawgta, Dawgta on Twitter. I'm not much of a Twitter person, but Dawgta. Same with Instagram. Facebook is Lesego Dawgta.
Thank you so much for pulling through. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the drop for today. Bringing you all the rising stars La Mzansi Africa. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow on all social media platforms at The Drop Uncensored. Kira Twitter, kira Instagram. Tell your people to tell their people. But for now, from my heart to yours, it is all love. Because I'm twice as nice. Mahalo, everybody.